Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second to last race of the 1994 season at Phoenix International Raceway in, can't remember the name of the town, Arizona. Last week, we were at, what racetrack was this? We were at Rockingham Speedway, or North Carolina Speedway, where Dale Earnhardt claimed the win, not the pole. And here we are today at Phoenix, the second to last race, where Davey Allison has the chance to lock up the points championship today and claim his first ever NASCAR Wins the Cup Series championship of his career. Something that eluded him in 1992 when he was in a six-way fight for the championship going into Atlanta Motor Speedway for the last race of the season, which we'll be going to next week. And he lost the championship, but we were at one of his best tracks. He has won the last two races here, I believe. He won 92 and he won last year. And he comes in with the pole today. And one more thing I want to bring up about Davey Allison, the way he can lock up the championship is he gets a top 20 today. If he gets a top 20, there's no way he will lose this championship. However, if he finishes dead last, or if he finishes outside the top 20, there's still a chance he won't lock it up because points and situations, things like that. Either way, I'm going to stop explaining so much, and we're going to get right into the race today with going through your starting lineup. Davey Allison is on the pole today. Alongside him will be Jeff Gordon, the sophomore driver, in his second Phoenix race. Dale Earnhardt, second place points driver, alongside Ken Schrader, fourth place points driver. Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, Terry Labonte, Morgan Shepherd, Mark Martin, Harry Gant in his second to last race of his career. Lake Speed, Ted Musgrave, Chuck Bowen, whatever, alongside Joe Nemechek. Those cars look very identical. Michael Waltrip starts alongside his brother Darrell. Rick Wilson starts alongside Bobby Hamilton. Bill Elliott starts alongside Jeffrey Bodine. Derek Cope starts alongside Dave Marcus. Jimmy Spencer, Phil Parsons, Rusty Walls, Ernie Irvin, Kyle Petty, Steve Grissom, Dale Jarrett, Hutch Strickland, Tom Bodine, Jeremy Mayfield, Greg Sachs, Norm Benning, Rick Mass, Kenny Wallace, Mike Wallace, Dick Trickle, Bobby Labonte, Loy Allen Jr., Wally Dahlbeck Jr., and Brad Teague rounds out your field today. So we're going to get ready to do 312 laps, 500 kilometers around this weird but exciting racetrack in the desert in Arizona. One more thing I want to bring up while we're getting the field poll off here. The reason why I haven't been a video in about 2 weeks is because my headset died about a week and a half ago, so I couldn't record anything unless I had a backup headset, but the audio quality was absolutely atrocious on it. So I decided to just wait 2 weeks and get a new headset. So if the audio is still a little wonky, I apologize. We'll figure it out as we go here. Either way, pace car's off, and Davey Allison's going to lead the field down to the green flag. And just like that, Davey Allison, he's going to pull out to a big lead here. And if he leads a lap, he will claim a 5-point bonus for leading a lap. If he leads the most laps, it's another 5 bonus points. We're far a long way from that. Davey heads down to turn number 1 here. Turn number 3, I'm thinking like what it is now. And he will lead the first lap of the race and gain 5 bonus points. We are 3 wide behind him here. Look at this. Multiple grooves here at Phoenix International Raceway here. Look at everyone getting quite racy here. Jeff Gordon's going to slide up, and he's going to lose his second place position to Dale Earnhardt. And have Ken Schrader try and get third from his teammate. You see another one of his teammates there, Terry Labonte, behind him, trying to get fourth from him as well. Schrader doesn't look like he'll be able to complete the pass, and Jeff, anything, will get some power off the exit here in the top groove. Got some, almost felt like wanting to cough there for a minute. So we go back down to turn number 1 again here. Schrader side by side with Gordon. Terry Labonte right there on his quarter panel. And look at Ricky Rudd now coming to the inside of him. Davey pulling away from his second place championship points competitor, Dale Earnhardt, who's trying to slowly chase him down right now, but we'll see the lap times at the line this time by, and we'll see what Davey lays down compared to him. 29.5. Pulls away a little bit right there. Jeff clears for third, and it's side-by-side Hendrick teammates with a ex-Hendrick teammate behind both of them. Here comes Ricky Rudd trying to make it 3 wide through the tri-oval here on the backstretch, the dog leg. 3 wide, he's going to make it stick, but he can't into entrance of turn number 3. And Terry Labonte's going to go way up the track because we have a caution. I saw on the caution lights there. And what will it be for? Ooh, it looks like a pile up here. What a big crash here. Jeremy Mayfield. Oh, Wally Dahlback is killed. Dick Trickle as well. As the field slows back down behind Davey Allison. I'm going to take a look and see what happened to these guys here. Oh, boy. Oh, ooh. Oh, it looks like Steve Grissom got turned of some sort. No, this happened. Let's go to our helicopter cam, the best camera. And it looks like Kyle Petty was working under Grissom and Spencer, trying to make it 3 wide off of exit of 2, and just cooked him. Oh, boy. Watch it. Oh, Kenny Wallace couldn't avoid it. He gets right in front of the O2. Oh, man. That was a bad crash. Track narrows up right there. You can see it on the helicopter view how much the track narrows up with the grass there in the wall. Just narrows up a lot. And just, wow, look at the 9 and the 1 avoided. The 55 of Bobby Labonte. Ah. Alright. Steve Grissom actually drives away from it. Looks like everyone drives away from it. Just some people probably won't be able to continue on for the rest of the race. Anyway. Will anyone pit here under this first caution? They will have to pit at least once. And it looks like everyone and their mother will be pitting here. Whoa, we got some lap cars. The people pitted for the crash. They were not supposed to pit because pit lane was closed, but they pitted anyway. Davey almost takes the legs out of the NASCAR official there. He's going to win the race off pit lane here. Oh, Dale Earnhardt. He's going to do it. Dale Earnhardt's going to win the race off pit lane. He took 2 tires. Oh, wow. Davey's going to lose a ton of track position off the pit lane. Oh, and Jeff Gordon as well. Look at all these guys lose all this track position. Wow. This is going to shake the field up completely. Some people took 2 tires. Some people took 4. I think some took none. But Dale Earnhardt's going to be the leader. This is what he needs to do to try and shake it up. And try and beat Davey. And also beat Davey in points in the race. And try and do anything he can. This is a last-ditch effort for Dale to try and win his 7th championship. He needs to hope for something that bad happen to Davey Allison here in this second-to-last race of the season. Which could happen with this lap traffic in front of Dale. And the fact that Davey's now back in 8th place. He's a little bit further back in the pack now. Let's take a look at the race here. See, looks like 2 people DNF, the 26 and 27. As we get ready to go back green flag, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit more so we can get right to the chase here. And here we go. What will these lap cars do of Kenny Wallace and Steve Grissom in front of Dale Earnhardt? Dale is going to be pushing the 40 practically. Right down to the turn number 1. He's going to go up the middle. 3 wide. Dale Earnhardt. Look at Mark Martin do the same thing. 3. Oh, man, they're going to be 4 wide off of exit. 4 wide. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. Oh, no. Oh, it's big. Oh, there they go. All of them wrecking. Where's Davey? Oh, this is the biggest pileup. Oh, my God. Where is Davey Allison? He made it through. Oh, my God. He made it through. That took out half the field. Does it go slow back down under caution? I'm sorry I couldn't get a good camera angle, but my God. They had the pileup of the century down the backstretch here at Phoenix International Raceway. My God, everyone took evasive maneuvers to try and get off into the grass, and it just didn't work. Steve Grissom, it all went awry here when Steve Grissom tried sliding back, and Rick Wilson decided to take him 4 wide on corner exit, and that's just not going to work. He hooks the 29. They get stuck together, and Rick Wilson has nowhere to go, and Rusty gets clobbered, gets clipped. Look, oh my gosh, look how close Davey's going to come. Wow. We have had a couple times this year where Davey Allison was mere inches from a crash. If you think about back to the 500, where he had that incredible save in the middle of the pack that later carried him on to the victory of the 1984 500. If you think about at North Wilkesboro, where he got turned and almost crashed in the same spot that Dave Marcus blew up in. And now here today. Jeff Gordon goes for a Tokyo Drift here and just gets collected. Everyone. Oh, you can even see the wreck in front of him here. Oh my gosh. This is just incredible. The luck of Davey Allison. It almost makes you wonder if it's fate. It almost makes you wonder. If you just take a look at this. Gordon, who's every car behind Davey, I think, gets involved here. Bang. Who makes it through? Daryl, barely. Oh my god, I think the 14 avoided it. Rusty ends up on his side. The way that stack up happens. Wow. Poor Rusty. Nowhere to go. That's a hard impact. He got out under his own power, though. Just like that. I want to take a look at the 14. The 14, I think, had a hell of a wreck avoidance. Until he blew up. But, yeah, the 14... let's take a look at it in the greatest roof cam known to man as my eardrums get pierced. Wow, look at that wreck avoidance here. But the one problem is he had some sort of brake rotor go through the engine here, and it just blows up right there. The engine just lets go, and Bobby Hamilton's day is done, regardless of that incredible wreck avoidance here at Phoenix International Raceway. And it's a mad dash back to the line here. Jeff Gordon keeps it going. Oh, man. Well, Dale Earnhardt is screaming right now. You can actually see him in there. See him in there, he's screaming. Because Davey Allison did not get involved. And now it's the doors closing even closer to being completely shut. That was a terrible analogy, but you know what I'm saying. It was almost like the final nail in the final coffin. But it's getting less and less likely Dale Earnhardt will win this championship. Did we just line up double file, but they went back under caution? What the hell happened? Hold on. I think we went one to go. Did we go one to go and then we had to call it off? I don't think I've ever... Hold on. Okay, pace car. It's one to go. Okay, then the caution comes back out again. Did the 31 stall? Oh, the 31... The 9 died. Sorry, he was going 31 miles an hour. I was looking at his speed there because I was curious. Okay, so they had to pace around again. Dale's still hunting for the most laps led, though. If he can get the most laps led, he can still try and hope for something here. It's going to be even crazier now in this restart. We got more lap cars at the inside. Davey's in the top groove here in the middle of this. Dale's going to try and pull away right here as we go back green. Got Mark Martin behind him. I'm going to watch Davey here. Watch him navigate through this stuff. I believe Davey's the first one. 4 wide, 5 wide. He made it. They were 5 wide off of 2. And Davey's the first one, I was going to say, on fresh tires. He has 4 fresh tires. But I don't know how much that's going to matter as he takes him 4 wide again. 4 and 5 wide off that corner. There they go behind him. Darrell Waltrip gets turned. And here comes another big wreck, I think. Oh, man. This has been a crazy day here at Phoenix International Raceway. What is in the water here? Ted Musgrave is parked in 3. Dale Jarrett has, I think, thrown in the towel. And Dale Earnhardt's leading them back to the line. We're back under caution. Once more. At this 1-mile racetrack. And Davey's now 4th place. I want to look at a couple things here. We got to look, first of all, at Davey Allison's 5 wide maneuver on that restart. He did something I don't think I've ever seen someone do at a flat track like this. So, let's take a look here. We go green, right? They're all checking up, all the lap cars are. He gets taken 3 wide, and he, at the same time, pivots under the 10, and the 15 goes under the 41. Davey, they are now 5 wide, and Davey punches the gas and splits it up the middle and gets away from all of them. He then goes for another gap in the middle. Does he make it work here? I believe he does. But right here, we go look behind him here. This is where the wreck happens. They go 4 wide again, and Darrell slides right up and just pow. Oh! Look at the 15 try and save it. He does, and then these guys just... It's not nearly as big a wreck as before. But once again, still a jam up and a cluster on one of the straightaways here. And Ted, I think we were going to have a caution either way. Ted Musgrave was stalled on the backstretch there. You see it there. But we're halfway through the race now. We're going to fast forward around again. Get ready to go back green flag racing. So, we're running around about 12 or 13 to go here. And I think Davey is the favorite at the moment because he's got the freshest tires. The top 3 took 2 tires on that stop, if not any. While Davey has 4. And along with Jeff Gordon as well, but Gordon's damaged. So, either way, but we're going to see how this lap traffic's going to play out. You're going to have a 12-lap shootout to the finish to find out who's going to win this race. What's going to happen this time? Because I hit the microphone. Here we go. How will Dale get a jump here? Dale gets a decent jump. Can he clear Bobby Labonte before turn 1? I think he will. Oh, I think Davey's 3 wide again. Look at Musgrave huck it in there deep. Davey's going to go up the middle again. Look at him gas it up. Oh! They save it! Davey got into Michael Waltrip and almost hooked him. Oh, and they're side by side for the lead. Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt. Oh, Dale, this is not what Dale wanted to see. And now Davey Allison's worked his way up into the top 3 right behind the leaders who battle. 11 to go. Coming to 10 next time by. Dale gets loose. Davey to the top groove. Davey to the middle groove. Mark Martin's going to clear. And now Davey Allison is going to cross him over. Elevator down the backstretch. 10 laps to go. Davey from 4th to 1st as he dives under the 6 and gets him loose. Davey Allison hits the gas. And he will clear as they go 3 wide behind him. Davey Allison to the point here. And he's not going to try and run away with this thing. He's going to run away with the race. And maybe even the championship. 10 miles, 10 laps to see if Davey Allison can hold on. He might be celebrating 2 victories today if he can win this race. As we have a caution on the racetrack once again. Surprise, surprise. Looks like more people jammed up here. 9 laps to go. We're going to have a single file restart. With about 5 to go, I believe. As Davey races back. Let's take a look what happened to Jimmy Spencer this time. Oh, it looks like people got angry at each other. So they're 3 wide down in the turn number 1. Oh! Oh, man! Bobby Labonte was not clear. Look at Labonte just go, yep, I'm clear, and then just completely take himself to 19 and the 12 out. Wow. I don't know what that was about. And I think Jimmy Spencer was not happy with him here. Take a look at this. Yeah, Jimmy Spencer was not a happy man. Which is understandably so. A lap down, Bobby Labonte just completely cleaned house there in turn number 1. Anyway. So like I said, 9 laps to go. We'll have 5, I think, when we go back green. This is going to be an interesting race to the finish. I don't know who's going to win. Pace car slow. We're 5 laps to go. Oh. I jumped it. And we're green. With 5 laps to go, looks like Dale got a decent start here. Really try and get to the inside of Davey here down the 1. You can't do anything with that at the moment. This is a last-ditch effort by Dale Earnhardt, trying everything in his power. everything in his ability to try and get to Davey Allison's bumper, to maybe move him, even wreck him. He wouldn't be afraid of wrecking him for this win, for this championship. 4 laps to go. Davey and Dale. And Davey seems to start yarding him down the front stretch here. 37-1 to a 35-0. Mark Martin trying to hold on to the 3rd place position here. Ken Schrader, who was involved in that wreck, he's doing everything in his power to try and get that position away from Mark Martin. We come to 3 laps to go. Davey taking it easy. We're going to have 3 more times around this 1-mile track. Davey Allison inching closer to that championship. Closer to what would be, I believe, his 8th or 9th victory of the year. And at least his 3rd in a row at this racetrack. Down the front backstretch we go. Coming to 2 laps to go this time by. The side-by-side flags. Mark Martin still trying to hold on to 3rd place over Ken Schrader. Schrader's looking at every avenue to get around him here. Oh man, Schrader gets really wide here. Maybe trying to muster a top groove run down the front stretch here with 2 laps to go. He's going to have a huge run off the exit. Back down the 1 we go here. We're coming to the white flag this time by. 1 more time around. It's looking like clear sailing for Davey Allison to try and win his 1st career championship. In 1992, he came so close to winning that first one before being taken out in a mid-race crash at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 1992 Hooters 500. And as the white flag's out, 1 more time around, down the backstretch. And even though we're going to have 1 race to go in the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway, this man, Davey Allison, will not have to worry about it, as he will claim his 31st career victory, 3rd in a row, and most importantly, his 1st NASCAR Winston Cup Series championship at the age of 33. Dale Earnhardt finishes 2nd, just like how he probably will finish 2nd to him in the points championship. That'll be determined, though, next week. Schrader gets 3rd, Gordon gets 5th, Mark Martin gets 4th, and Michael Waltrip gets 6th. Terry Labonte, 7th place, 3rd place in points. Darrell Waltrip, 8th. 8th after what Darrell Waltrip's gone through. That's pretty good. Talbotine, 10th. Rick Wilson, 9th. Mike Wallace, 11th. Ricky Road, 12th. 13th, Jeffrey Bodine. 14th, Ramon. And running our top 15 is Greg Sachs. Did Ted Musgrave? No, he got 27th. And with that, we have 1 race left in the 1994 season. Davey Allison with, once again, a held steady 270-point lead like he did coming into this race. Dale Earnhardt did get the most laps ahead. But he has won the championship. He has locked up the championship, and they'll be awarding it to him at Atlanta next week, officially. That'll do it here. 1 more race left in the season. Hope everyone enjoyed today's race. It was a heck of a race. And we have 1 race to go in 1994 before we call it a year and get ready for the 1995 season. So until next time, goodbye.